And welcome to YouTube. I'm ALANCOOK, the proud owner of the Medion again. We have well over 1,000 YouTubes regarding the Mona Lisa and the Medion, which is the same woman, and the man in front of you so happens to be Jesus Christ. And that is Mary, and it is one of his stylists of his interpretation of his art. If you take a look at the Last Supper and you put a mustache on him and a hat, it's the same. It's also Sali. It's also Leonardo da Vinci's lover and one of his lovers, because Melzi's in the picture also, and there were three who lived together: Melzi, Sali, and Leonardo da Vinci. The two initials of the Mona Lisa are ML, L for Leonardo, M for Melzi, and if you use Lisa and the A in Mona and you scramble it together, S-A-L-A-I, it's Sali. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, it was a 3-ring circus, and he had a ball in the sense of playing cartoons and hiding his codes. For example, if you take my painting and you overlay the Mona Lisa, which is sideways, and you lay it here, you will see how she fits in this area. Now, she has not only her face that shows here, which is very difficult to see, I know, but you're going to have to bear with me on what's going on here. Apologize, because it's Leo's works, not mine. You can see her eyes right here and here that are bleeding through exactly here and here. So that's an exact fit. If you take a look at his face, how it has the outline goes across, and you hold it right here where his nose is, you can actually see the outcome of a shadow distance. Now, I know that is vague too, but we get much stronger. But when you pull this down and you look at the heart that's down in here, now you will see that there is a outline of a heart in this area. If you look at the circumference of the woman fitting with the exact of the flow of the dress, you have the same. Okay, and that's the way Leo is. He's a trickster. Her arm actually flows back further than what the shadow shows, and that's because he makes her move across the room. If you can see, when you slide it over, you see the whiteness. If you slide her over into the whiteness, she moves. She gets closer to her mate, and her mate gets closer to her. Now, on top of that, if you put them right here and you follow where his shoes are, right here's a pointy shoe and a sideways shoe, you see, you can actually see the sideways shoe, and you can see the pointy shoe. And he has pointy shoes in different areas, again, to make him move up and down. If you take a look at her shoe fits exactly right here, here, and then in the white right here, and it continues. And when you see this one right here, you can actually see how it fits. Perfect. But what is something else, there's an EL here. So we take this and we're going to open up right there for the EL to give you an example of an EL. Here is the E all done in there, and here's the L. Now hang on, let me show you what the EL looks like over here. Here it is right here. Okay, and that's smaller. Now there it is. Here's the angle, here's the E on the angle, here's the E on the angle, and here's the L. Now he does it in wild dots. Here's the E, okay, and his L flows through here, and here he buries it. That's the way. But he'll go E, 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 L, 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 E, E, E. That's the way Leo is. So when you get this EL right there, and you lay this EL over the top, you're going to see how the shoe fits in the air. See the shoe right there? See how it's bleeding through? There's the shoe. There's the big white shoe that bleeds through on the color, and it fits 100% in the area of how he makes the ELs. You can see the E's float and go through. That's because her shoe moves too, all the way. It not only turns white, it turns darker. As you can see, the outline starts way over here, goes over here. Here is more prominent, but he lets you know, like a car in a cartoon, making it down the road. Now, I'm going to end this YouTube, but I'm going to show you something coming up. If you take a look at this particular one, this is an X-ray. It actually is like GRIE, R, and so on. You can actually see the G. You're going to see that as a match in my next YouTube. That's going to match in Leonardo da Vinci's painting also. And with that, look what I just seen. Look at that. Here is the face right here. Here's the face right here. So watch this. Now, you know, God has made some pretty wild. There it is, right there. I know it sounds kind of wild. Look at that. We found it together, and that's it too. That's another particular piece. I have to reduce it for you to see, and I'll put that right up in there. That's just one of the areas in which it is. Look at that. Leonardo da Vinci copied his work. So what I'm showing you now is probably a million times written over the top of his same paintings. As you know, that you have heard, many painters reuse their paintings. Well, Leo didn't reuse his paintings in the sense of what they think. He copied his paintings over and over and over again and multiplied it. Imagine taking a hole punch, and you punched a hole in a piece of paper, and you punched it to where you lined up the round face all the way around, and then the face fell out. But imagine Leo doing it, and he punches so many times to make that face fit in there. By the time you're done, all you got is hole punches in a glass, and you have no more paper. So what fits in that paper fits everywhere the way he fit it in his numbers, in his codes. He multiplied it so much that no matter which you overlay his works, it always matched as a perfect puzzle piece. His squares fits in his circles fits in his squares, because he uses portions of them to let you know you're lined. I guess that's the way I can try to get it until I get a little bit more educational in a sense of being able to teach you, but I think it's a good analogy. And with that, please remember that I can use your support. I'm going to have it as no children for a moment to hear your comments. You only have it for about 10 minutes, and after that I change it to kids, because it's the only way I know how to get the comments in there. And with that, I want to thank you. Take your broken finger, hit the subscribe button, and may God bless the whole world, the universe, and the heavens. And don't forget one more thing, and wash your hands, social distance, wear a mask, and don't forget, in my X-ray is the Mona Lisa. Here's the Mona Lisa right here in my painting. You cannot deny that that's in my painting, because it is. And there's well over 4,000 images in which I've just showed you. And God bless the whole world, universe, and heavens. And thank you for watching. Amen.